Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it'd get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. Bold words need bold actions. Let's see what happens. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
Let's see if she can make a statement impossible to ignore. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The following is an intergender tag and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, the King and the Queen.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
What a suplex.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Oh.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Look at this. Snap suplex. The challenger taking some minor damage. Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Look out. All the way down to the floor.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
Going up. Uh-oh.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Arm smash after the stomps. Connecting on the DDT. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
And making it soaring. Ooh. Crushing the hamstring. A third.
Just going all out with every blow. Counters to gain the advantage.
Leading her into the corner now.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Man, strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Ooh.
Nasty right hand.
Enziguri to the floor.
Real European uppercut.
Mounted palm strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Setting it up.
Thunderous clothesline. We could see a count out here.
Oh, look out.
Through the air. And connects.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Hooking their opponent's legs into the surfboard position and a leg breaker.
Oh, and it's reversed. Take it over.
Go for the win.
Late 10. Championship on the
Playing with her food. I'm not sure how wise of a choice this is.
Oh, no.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
He's able to reverse it.
Oh, impressive cartwheel. Floats over into the Alabama slam.
Follows up. Shoulders down. Gets there. Teammate makes the save.
As their opponent trapped double underhook.
Neck breaker.
Will the champ make that pay off? And straight into the pin attempt. 2.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, the Unified Tag Team Champions, the King and the Queen.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending titles. But it's quite possible that they managed to successfully do both.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing at NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? They could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up, the Unified Champions.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Queen and the King.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unified Unification match is about to be unleashed.
The team of JC Jane and Lexis King.
It's not very often you get to see a match of this magnitude, as both titles will be on the line here in this one.
And guys, it's hard enough to win one title here in the WWE, let alone two. But that's exactly what's going to happen here tonight.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab. Your popcorn. And try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity Unify Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
But into the corner, what could be next?
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh, wow. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now. Watch them.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Look at this. Just unloaded.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. And King had no reflexes to answer for that. Oh, stomping away. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here. Tremendous pressure applied.
Popped right in the face. And that could be the first step towards Lexus gaining control.
Time now for Lexus to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stop to the gut, too.
He's absorbing a ton of offense here.
He's definitely running into a roadblock here.
What a counter by Lexus.
And he needed that badly.
He's just running on pure instinct right now. And it's working.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker. Placing him in the corner.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Brutal knee strike. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Kick right to the spine.
Goal!
With the counter. Ow. Bam.
It's on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. Champ close to ending it here. Maneuvers out of the way. Here's a combo. Strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Their opponent that gets countered with the right hand.
One counter met by another.
Up the single arm under.
Neck-lock suplex.
And now the tag.
Oh, man.
Locking up here. Oh, hook to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous you got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I've got just the thing to keep the crowd on their feet. You want in?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way...
I've got something big cooked up.
And her opponent, from Fontana, California, Mixon!
Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's our hilarious WWE class clown. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the Unholy Union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft.
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton, there was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire look pretty annoyed. I just hope they didn't put a curse on this whole arena.
Ooh. And a stomp to the gut. Man.
What a forearm. Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Jumping knee strike.
I like that.
To the sky. Diving foot stomp. Brutal. These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
She's hanging tough, but that might not be too tenable in a handicap match.
DDT! Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Propped up in the corner.
Pounding the breadbasket.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
She fights Piper back. Double underhook
Into a neckbreaker. Niven in big-time jeopardy.
and now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Look at this. Clutching the wrist.
Oh, my God.
Torturing their opponent.
Just mangling the opposition.
Oh, ow. Oof.
Nasty right hand.
And there's with an enziguri crashing to the floor.
She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition. To the sky. Whoa, landing. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Oh, wow.
Lights out.
Oh, man.
Headlock takeover. Slowing down the pace.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck. And that attack to the head, no doubt, rocked her a bit.
Look out.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
As their opponent trapped, double underhook. Neckbreaker. I think that's all she wrote.
Ooh! Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor. Into the pin. Can Niven recover? She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, the
She wasn't even prepared to compete, and this superstar won a handicap match? Do you think the Unholy Alliance put a curse on Piper and Chelsea?
Wish I'd put a curse on you, Saxton.
Hey.
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation.
You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap match. Which I happened to win, by the way.
Let's not lose sight of your little stunt during your entrance. That was an embarrassment.
We did not invite you into our coven to make a mockery of us. Do you even believe in the craft?
Would I be here if I didn't? I wasn't mocking you. I was trying to do what you asked.
Which was?
You told me to elevate the group, so I thought if I literally elevated myself, it would do the trick. It wasn't my fault that production got me a much smaller platform than I expected, with not enough fog.
See, Alba, this is what we get for bringing home strays.
Please don't give up on me. I'm trying my best. Just give me one more chance, and I'll prove I can witch with the best of them.
Aldous has been after us to do a 3-on-3 match.
I am so good in trios matches. Pick me, pick me.
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this, but fine. One more chance. But no platforms or fog next week. Just do your best.
Thank you. I will so fit in. You have no idea how in I'll fit. Oh, the unholy trio. This is great. Should we do the secret handshake now?
No.
It's cool. Maybe next time? We still have to workshop it anyway. This is gonna be great.
Oh my, this is certainly a new look for this superstar.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, the Queen, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire.
We know that this half of the Unity Tag Champions has a reputation for her sense of humor, but I'm not sure if her partners are in on the joke.
The last thing on earth she should be doing is antagonizing Isla and Alba. We've seen what their hexes can do.
We're about to see if this trio can become a coven.
From dungeon to diva to an all-time great.
And their opponents. First, from
the Empress is here for war. Asuka operates on a totally different level.
So dangerous, so unpredictable. Asuka is...
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do.
The unholy alliance has become an unholy trinity.
And I'm not sure Isla and Alba are too happy about it after getting a look at their partner's ridiculous outfit.
Well, they better get on the same page fast, because their opponents aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night. And that was a precisely measured attack.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Shoulder right to the midsection. Cuts the attack off.
To pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
Wow. Boom! A forearm smash. Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya. Oh my gosh! Surfboard leg breaker. Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck. Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Natalya. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Natalya with natty by nature.
Here's the cover.
Could be it.
Oh, the save.
That might have been it.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
Making the save, getting their partner out of the hole. Big clothesline.
Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed.
What a double axe handle. And she anticipated what was coming.
And got away with that one.
On the attack from behind.
Right after the neck.
Asuka sizing her up from the top. A quick response to Fire's offense. Oh, and an elbow. Oh. could be it. This could be the end. The ref not even getting a one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
What a hit from Asuka. She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, aggressive tactics are helping the team.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Swats him away to get out of danger.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Narrowly escaping there.
Probably seeing double after that one.
That should be illegal. Boom.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Quick back elbow detours that offense. Wow.
Double underhook. Neckbreaker.
There won't be any coming back for Asuka now.
And she breaks the count, saving her partner.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. Talking trash to their opponent. Hitting the ropes. Hits a tap. She's finished. She will not come back from that.
Cover. Wow, talk about making the save.
Man, strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Caught with a punch.
She makes the tag. She throws her back in.
Fistfuls of hair into the snapmare. Oh my God, this is just nasty. Insulting.
Catches the leg.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Pretty drop kick. Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Endless knee strikes.
What a punch. Double underhook.
Nice butterfly suplex.
Cover. We have a cover.
Two. No, she kicks out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Looks to climb the top rope.
She makes the tag. Boom.
And Dawn beats her to the punch. Face breaker. Drop kick. There's the tag.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
What a shot.
She's got her pin. This might be the end. And she breaks the count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Sent into the corner.
1, 2.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Gets out of it with a well-placed knee to the face. Knee right to the face. Punch lands.
Oh, impressive cartwheel floats over into the Alabama slam. And then quickly the cover.
There's two.
As their opponent trapped double underhook into a neck breaker. And that can vanquish Natalya.
2 count. What in the world? Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Boom, what a punch.
We've already seen it.
Natalya's shoulders are down. Is that enough? A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here are your winners. The Queen, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire.
Despite the clearly evident tension, this unholy trio has scored a dominant victory.
I don't know, Cole. They might have won the match, but these witches don't look like they're stirring the same cauldron.